Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Saber94. Today I'm gonna show you guys my current deck list for Gholdengo EX with Eldegoss. I did things in reverse this time, posted 2 matches yesterday against Charizards, and today I'm gonna show you guys the deck profile. Very slightly updated. I pretty much just took out the energy search and put in the new Earth Pot energy search that I forgot came with this set. But this is a nice little, I don't want to say fully beginner deck because you do need the right list, but the cards pretty much just play themselves. This Gholdengo, I mean, its ability helps what you're trying to do. Gather enough energies and then discard them to get easy one-hit KOs. It's a stage 1 EX, 260 HP. Sort of standard. I mean, Arcanine has, I think, 280 or 270. They're stronger stage 1s for sure. But you get a good ability and you get a good attack. So you discard any number of basic energy cards and you do times 50 for each energy you discard. So if you have enough energies, you can get one-hit KOs on even the biggest Pokemon. Now, it's not as easy as it might first appear. You're going to need 7 energies to kill stage 2 EXs like Charizard. Those are the main things you want to aim to kill, the most popular things right now. Even like V-Stars like Arceus, you're going to need 6 energies, which is still a lot, to get those one-hit KOs. Hopefully you play against, lower HP Pokemon that give 2 prizes, then it's easier. And then the coin bonus, you can draw a card every turn, and if this guy is active, you can draw 2 cards straight from the deck. So quite nice. And this isn't something that you can only get once. I mean, if you have a lot of these dudes out, you can use all of their effects, draw a bunch of cards, straight draw. Kind of like, Kirlia, Zoroark GX, just straight draw as opposed to discard. So we're maxing this guy out. It's going to be our main and only attacker. Then you gotta have the little basic, the Gholdengo. I got one of the ones here with 70 HP and a coin flip attack. That's just gimmick stuff. And then the Gholdengo here with 50 HP, much weaker. But you can use Call for Family and get other basic Pokemon down. Just one though, which is weak. These are pretty much the ones that the game sort of gives you at the start when the ladder got updated, like the pass got updated, whatever. Okay, the most important partner with this dude is gonna be Eldegoss from Evolving Skies. Goddamn. So this means this deck won't be around for too long. If we lose Eldegoss, I think this deck is gonna suffer. We're gonna have to use some different stuff. But this is a very important partner because it's just a stage 1. 80 HP is pathetic, but it's in that range where we can easily get everything with Level Ball, which is nice. And you can use Cotton Lift every turn. Grab 2 basic energies from the deck, put them into your hand. So this is important because it's turn after turn. Once we get this out, we can reuse this all the time. It's not like, Energy Search or using Lady to grab energies where they're going to help, but this you can do this every turn. And it's just something else to have in the deck. We need to have more Pokemon, obviously. Gotta have more basics. I have 3 of this. Should be enough. I was lucky enough I had this even before this set came out. So I didn't have to craft them or anything. So pretty good. And then the Gossifleur, I'm using this one with 60 HP. I believe it's the best one. It is from, I think this is from Shining... is it called Shining Fates? I don't remember this sort of symbol. I think it's a reprint of a different version. I might be wrong though, but it's available, it's legal. And it's the best one, highest HP. So we max this out as well. And then the other Pokemon are just going to be Manaphy for bench protection. This is going to be important too. And then Greninja as our Radiant Pokemon of choice. So it's a little bit counterproductive to use this, discarding your valuable energies to draw cards. But sometimes you got to do this to just get going, dig, set up. It makes the energy retrievals more live, I guess. Sometimes it's not a matter of, not running out of energies. It's having enough energies to get those big KOs and just pressure the opponent. So this helps us with that. So using this a few times might not be too bad, but you do got to be careful. If you overuse this, then you're going to run out of energies. For sure. So these are the Pokemon. Trainer cards, we run a bunch of energy recovery cards as you would expect. Maybe people are going to tell me I'm running too few. But my idea is I don't want to go overboard with the Greninja, and I don't want to go overboard with discarding stuff for no reason. So I'm running 1 superior energy retrieval. I'm running triple energy retrieval. I like this because it's costless. You grab 2, and mathematically it's the better card compared to this. Sometimes you want to discard some useless stuff, so we don't care. But I mean, I don't know how to explain it. You don't want to go overboard. This is worse when your opponent Ionos as well and you don't get enough shit. But if you get this out of Iono, you can just easily use it. So little things like that. And then 1 energy recycler. So this puts the energies in the deck as opposed to the hand. But the idea is if we have a bunch of Eldegosses down, then it should be good. It gives them something to do. If you run out of energies, you use this. They can become usable again. And this is heavy duty recovery. 5 energies. It's just very good. No cost as well. It's nice. Maybe we should do more straight energy recovery cards to the hand, like energy retrieval and superior. But for now, I got it like this. Okay. For searching energies, I got the 1 earthen vessel. I forgot this card came out with this set, so I had energy search before. Energy search is good too, you know, it doesn't give you the cost, but I mean, we can discard things like the colognes when we know we don't need them, nest balls when you don't need them anymore, other supporter cards maybe you can get rid of. So this isn't too bad. It's not as good as letter, but it's pretty good still. Getting that double search is nice, and getting rid of shit we don't need. It's another discard outlet, never know. Hand thinning. Shit like this is good sometimes. Okay, and I guess I talk about the balls too, some standard stuff. I do 4 level ball. This grabs all of our Pokemon except Gholdengo and then Greninja. So yeah, even Eldegoss, all of the small guys, just very, very good. And then the nest balls as well, more basic Pokemon fetching. And this can get pretty much everybody. They gotta go on the bench. Double Ultra Ball. Something to get the big Gholdengos. I mean, I'm running 4 with 2 Ultra Balls. This should be consistent enough. And I got the Jack Fucker as well, which helps. So, enough fetching. I gotta have enough space for all the other cards that we need. At the end of the day, you gotta have your numbers just right. I mean, I'm not saying my deck, maybe this is the perfect deck list, but it worked so far. So, these are the balls. Touched on the Cologne a little bit on the match videos. This is a completely optional card, depending on if you want to make sure you have something to fight against Alakazam, Mimikyu, and any other deck that uses wall Pokemon like Mimikyu. Outside of that, you don't need this. But because our only attacker is the Gholdengo, and really nothing else, I mean, even this can attack and it wouldn't be good anyway. I decided I want to have 2 outs. If you do 1, it's probably not going to be enough. But if you run 2, you see you're playing against Alakazam, you make sure you don't discard them. And then maybe you get a few other lucky knockouts, and then you get a big knockout with boss's orders, that sort of thing. It might be enough. Maybe it's shit, and you're better off just taking this out and adding more consistency cards, like more search cards, more energy recovery cards, or just more draw cards like trekking shoes. That will make the deck a lot better. I'll be honest. These random cards here, even though it's just 2 copies, it does cut on your consistency. But for now, I have them in. In the future, maybe I'll take them out. Who knows? And then, I guess the last items is 1 switch. Just have this tech switch. Never know, could be good. All of our guys have 1 retreat, I'm pretty sure, except the Gholdengo, which we want this to be active anyway. Just attach an energy and it attacks. But you never know with the switch. get out of an ailment or something. Never know. Alright. And I believe the last thing to talk about is the supporters and the stadium. Stadium of choice is Temple of Sinnoh. Something that's not going to affect me at all, but maybe it's going to hinder our opponent. You can't do Path to the Peak in this deck because you're going to shut down your coin bonus. So this guy, he's going to be weaker. So I'd rather not do Path to the Peak. There's other stuff you could possibly do, but this is just something that doesn't affect us, and your opponent can't really gain any benefit out of it either. So that's something to consider. Alright, and then for supporter cards, some typical stuff. I max out the Iono, Draw and Disruption. I do one Oak, only one because we don't want to dump our stuff, honestly. So gotta be careful with this card. The Jack gets me 2 evolution Pokemon. I can sort of afford it in this deck. We run a lot of different evolutions we want to dig out. So this dude helps. Especially because a lot of the times I want to keep my hand. If I have a bunch of energies, we don't want to be shuffling and drawing. So that's why there's no Shauna and shit. I was going to say Marnie. That's the point of that. I do the one Irida, got 2 water targets, and this can fetch me a level ball, can fetch me an energy recovery card, all sorts of shit. It's good. Got the Miriam for Pokemon recovery. Get a bunch of our dudes back and then straight draw. Pretty nice. And then the lady right here, straight energy searching, grab 4 energies, which is pretty heavy duty. It should be good. Maybe it isn't necessary with the Eldegosses, but it's pretty good as well when you don't got those down. It's a good effect, I'd say, for this deck. And then last but not least, it's oh shit, I almost forgot, Cynthia's Ambition. Got this too. Could be good as opposed to Oak. This is drawn to have 5. If something died, you're drawn to have 8. It's a good card. I mean, in the beginning, we're probably going to sacrifice something as we're trying to evolve into our guys. So if you have this at that time, you get that plus. And even Gholdengo, I mean, 260 HP. A lot of things are going to kill it in one shot, like the Charizard. So this is pretty good once again. Sometimes it's going to conflict with your big hand, but I got this as opposed to other supporters for now. And then boss's orders, one of this, use it at the right time, and then win the game. Energies is just 12 metal energies, no other special energy, random special energies. We need basic energies for this motherfucker to work. So that's the point of that. And this is the deck. I call it Gold Sucker Victory because this guy is a wacky little motherfucker. Looks like a golden cheese string or something. I don't know. But yeah, he can be deadly if he gets rolling. If you get a bunch of Eldegoss out beside him. So for now, this is what I'm working with. In the future, it might change. Maybe this deck is going to be competitive with a different list. Better players are going to figure out better stuff. I think it does have potential. It won't be easy to get KOs on the biggest guys, but it's possible. And if you ride your luck a little bit too, yeah, that's always something as well. It's going to play a role in a deck success. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I'll show you guys more matches, of course. And I'll see you there, pretty much. SaberWolf94, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share, write a comment down, I guess. What do you think of the deck, maybe? And I'll see you guys next time. Was I?